Okay, Dale Davis Tree Farm. This is going to be adapted to the 4th string. As you probably could tell from the title, we're going to be in drop D. So you're going to take the E string and tune that down a whole step to D. So as many of you know, you 200 or so people that watch these videos, I play a short scale bass, and in my opinion there's pros and cons to that. And one of the cons is they don't handle drop tuning super well. I mean, because the strings are already kind of loose as is. So this is probably going to sound like shit, but bear with me. So this song is played on a 6th string, and he does make use of the open B string. And so, for this lesson that's not going to happen. Instead, I'm going to be making use of the open D string. It's going to sound a little different. I don't think it sounds too bad, even for a normal scaled bass. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of tuning my strings down super low to tuning my E down to a B. I'd rather just get a B string, So if in these lessons I want to use the B string, I'm just gonna grab my 6th string, But I understand a lot of you people out there don't have a 6th string, so anyway. Okay, the intro, it's pretty simple. It's going to go like this. So we're doing 3 quick slaps here at E, D, whatever. I'm going to call it the E string for this. E7, 2 of those, and then 1 on 9. So, repeat that. And then we're going to kind of lightly pop G16 here. So, in the song, again on a 6th string, he plays that at C11 and also thumbs the open B string, which we don't have here, but, it's one of the sacrifices of this lesson I'm doing. He also does that in Fish On. Okay, so the main riff is going to go like this. Okay, just slow that down. So for this main riff, we're going to start with an open E slap, well, D, but whatever, I'm calling it E for this. And then a slap on 9, so 2 slaps, like. And then do a kind of a quick muted, kind of strum up. And then we're going to do a strum down, strum up on this bar chord here at 16 on D and G. Okay, so next you're going to slap open E again, then slap 9 again, and then do a muted slap, and then slap 7. So that is 4 quick slaps in a row. Then do that muted strum up again, which, I mean, in this song that it does kind of count as a note, these like muted strums up. It's kind of faint, you can't really, it's not super pronounced, but it does kind of count as a note. So in this section here, that's like 5 notes, Okay, up next we're going to strum this bar chord here at 14, strum down, and then strum down again up here at 17. Okay, so far we have Okay, and next we're going to repeat just like the first little part, so we're going to do another thrown on the end of that. So far now we have, and then we're going to do open E, and then 2 slaps on 9, so 3 slaps here. So all together, the main riff is. Yeah, that's just something I like to do to slide down. I'm not sure that he does that all the time in this song, but okay. So that riff's gonna come in, and after the second time, we have this little fill here. So that is like 3 quick slaps. So like a muted slap on D, and then 2 slaps on D8 with a bend there, you know. Okay, so this little fill just before the first vocals come in is gonna just be like a slap slide up, and slap an open E. And slap a E14 down here to 2. So yeah, throughout the verses to this song, he just like slaps and then holds B5, which is E, which you know in this case is going to be at 2. And in this song, a lot of the fills going from the verses back into the main riff are slides up, so like into the main riff again, or sometimes there's like a few slaps or 2 or 3 in there. So just before the second little verses section comes in, Seasons Looking Mighty Thin, we're gonna slap E11 and slide down to 2 here. So after that little section, we are back into the main riff, and then we have fill here, which is very similar to the first fill we went over, but it is 1 octave lower, so it's at E8 here. So with context for that, okay, now for the chorus. So you're going to need 22 frets to play this. Yeah, my bad, probably should have mentioned that at the beginning. So the bar chords here are 19, 20, 22. So the way it's played on the record is a bit different from how it's played live, and I honestly prefer the live version, but here are both versions of that. Okay, so for the record it's like so slow down, that is like so the live version is like this. So that slow down is going to go like this. Alright, and then we're going to do another G16 here. Let it ring. And then we're going to do 2 slap slides into our main riff again. And then we have a fill here, which is just the last part of the main riff. It's just another one of those, kind of tacked on at the end there. So with context. Okay, and then just before, boy, I like rock and roll, we're going to slide from 9 down to 2. And then going back into the main riff, we are going to do 3 quick slaps pretty low here, like at 1, and then slide up. And then we have this fill where 2 of the chords from the chorus are thrown in here, the 20 and 22. So with context. And then just before, with the help of Dale and them Dukes, we're going to do 2 slaps at E9, kind of hold that and then slide down to 2. And then so back into the main riff we have another fill, which is another one of those thrown onto the end. Okay, then after the second chorus, but before the kind of breakdown part, we're going to hit the G16 again. Let it ring. Okay, so the breakdown's going to go something like this. slower. So we're going to start with 2 open E slaps, and then do a muted strum up to a pretty emphasized, somewhat aggressive strum down here at a D, G, 7. Slide down with that. Okay. Then we're going to do that again, but not sliding down this time. And then slap 0, 1. Another muted strum up, and then strum down twice these chords at 8 and 10. Then 2 open E's again, and then do the slide down at the end of that, slide down again. So. Alright, then we're back to the G16, but instead of popping, we're just going to do fingerstyle and just, play that note for some number of times. And then we're back to the chorus riff, and then so, the chorus riff is going to play for the rest of the song. So, yeah, there you go. It's Dale Davis.